The Garnet and Gold took to the hardwood of the Tucker Center for a tough ACC battle against Pittsburgh last week in a game that had them in the pink, and pressing full court the message that February is National Cancer Prevention Month.
So they wear pink and they promote breast cancer awareness and early screening.
The pink phenomenon in women's basketball began after NC State's women's basketball coach Kay Yao's breast cancer returned, followed by her untimely passing from the disease.
And I remember being at NC State, and when she was really in the battle of her cancer, and playing against her and going up to hug her, and she said, I can't, I'm too frail, I can't have anybody come towards me, and it just broke my heart. And I think about her, and I think about the legacy that she's started, with this Play for K movement, and how we've embraced it as a women's basketball community.
Play for K was just the beginning. Florida State brought this initiative a little closer to home, teaming up with Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare to fight back against the disease with the Paint It Pink game.
Pink campaign is a campaign that FSU partnered up with Tallahassee Memorial, and particularly with the women's sports. The funds help support our patients, and the funds raised go to helping patients that maybe don't have insurance or need transportation or lodging or need scans that their insurance that they can't afford to have.
While cancer has affected so many, with 1 in 8 women developing breast cancer in their lifetime, this devastating statistic represents more than a number for some on the team.
My auntie passed away. She had stomach cancer, so yeah, that hits home, because, and then for breast cancer awareness, I don't always just think about it as breast cancer. I think about it for all the types of cancer, and when we say Play for K, I wrote my auntie's name on it last year, just to show that I've got her in my heart and I'm playing for her.
I can think of a couple of instances, with players that have lost their mother, with cancer. One specifically with breast cancer, and Chita Delgado, and just how that affects her. And I think about living at that age without a mom. Gabby Bevillard, who lost her mom to cancer while she was in college, and living without a mom.
While it's important for the Noles to win the battle of the court, it was even more important for them to play for something so much bigger than just basketball, the chance to fight a disease that has touched so many.
It's very special, because everyone is affected by cancer, whether it's breast cancer or other types of cancer. So I think it's just nice to be able to come together, like we are enemies on the court with the other team, but just to have that one common goal that we just all want to support the cause.
The Seminoles weren't the only ones trading in their garnet and gold uniforms in favor of some pink, as fans showed their support in the fight.
Let's go Noles! Fight for a cure!
FSU Athletics uses the Paint It Pink platform to bring awareness to early detection of breast cancer, something that may just save a life.
Early detection has been really found to be such an amazing avenue to a cure, and so if it's stages down the road, it's a lot more difficult. And so if we can bring that awareness that people need to really watch out for it, we can save a lot of lives.
I'm a breast cancer survivor, was diagnosed 13 years ago, and I found it when I was 32 years old just by self-breast exam.
Events like Paint It Pink not only help bring awareness and raise money for cancer research at TMH, but lets coaches, athletes, and fans play an important part in the game.
It just makes me think of those that are battling. And I think, gosh, here we are, we're standing with you. And to see all those people, whether or not they're affected, standing with those that are, that's what it's all about.
No matter who you cheer for, when everyone stands together for a cause as one team, together they become that much closer to a cure. I'm Krista Witiak for Seminole Sports Magazine.